Welcome to our heat map project. This is a collaborative effort from the officers of the TPC. So what this app essentially does is generate a heat map of when students of your major are busy, so you can select an appropriate time to set your club meeting around. So we made this app so you have to be a Chico State student to use it. So once you open the website, it prompts this page. Zach, did you want to mention the issues about why we decided to make this Chico State students only?
The main concern was that the data was private to all the students, so we wanted to keep that same effort towards this application, making it so the data is only available to students.
Yeah. So let's start with the live demo. You sign in with your csuchico.edu account. So I'm going down here. And it takes you to the heat map page. It's very simple to use. So right now in this classroom, we compose of basically all computer science students. So when we first were trying to find out a meeting time for this club, we really wanted a tool to find out when students are busy, so that's what really prompted us to use it. We chose this meeting time only because most of us are available during this time. But if you come down here, look at your majors, we're doing computer science, but we can also be in computer information systems. A lot of us has to take math courses as well, so you can select a lot of different majors. It'll combine all of the results and create a best available heat map.
Oh, so that's neat. So you can say, I want CINS and CSCI.
Yeah, and anything you want. So if you are a art club, you would select art. If you're a nursing club, you would select nursing to find out the best time and see when students in your field of study are free. So as we can see, 8 a.m., they're pretty free. Here is a, how do you say,
legend?
A legend to show, when are the busiest times and most unavailable. So, looks like a lot of students have class at 11 a.m. Raise your hand in here if you have class 11 from Monday to Wednesday, or Monday and Wednesday.
That's what if you have class from 11 to 11 from Monday to Wednesday?
Oh, then it's it's weird.
I think that time is basically software engineer, where it's the most required class the computer science department.
Yeah, so that makes sense, right? If you hover over, it tells you that how many students are in class. So at this time, it looks like 702 students are in class, and that's a lot of
Or you can
students.
hover and it'll say the actual number.
A what?
Is that what you're doing? You're hovering to see the actual? That's nice.
Yeah. So if we just deselect this, we can clear the majors. Let's just select CSCI. And here we have the heat map of just computer science. So around this time, 3 to 5, people are generally free. So that's pretty good.
How did you get the data? Is there a REST API?
Oh, Lajay made a script to scrape the
It's a
data.
scraper.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you're in the student center and you're building your schedule, when you click search for classes, it actually just sends that API request. Yeah. And then so we just copied that URL and then we got the JSON from it and it just returned JSON to us.
So there is a JSON endpoint.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it easier.
For the API.
I think so. And then I think it also expires after a while too.
Cool.
And then we just process that data, turned it into a database so we don't have to make requests to the
Oh yeah, so
server
it's
all the
not-
time.
So it doesn't have to, yeah, you can instantly return the latest. That makes sense. Do you have a timer that updates it periodically?
We don't have that yet, but because it's so consistent in the semester, we're just gonna do it every
Right,
semester.
that's true.
I
The
think
schedule
we're still
doesn't change except for new semester, that's true.
Mhm.
I think we still have a Chrome jobs feature where you could run Chrome jobs.
Yeah, that's for the future.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably talk to Tyson and he might or ITSS, and they could maybe roll this out, host it here so students could just use it to see Yeah.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, they
You
might
guys
wanna
put your
just
names on the website.
adopt
Made by.
this.
Wow, yeah.
Were there any surprises on the data that you got?
I was surprised that I made the assumption that we don't have any weekend classes, and that completely ruined my data processing for a while. It turns out, I guess some classes are listed as Saturday and Sunday.
I didn't know that either. It
Like
does
there's
look
like
like
one
there's
in an elective course.
sort of
Probably.
odd breaks on Tuesday and Thursday in the middle of the day, which is weird. With the green
Yeah.
from
they're
11.
like light green, so about 29% students are taking that Tuesdays
Right.
and Thursdays.
Yeah.
I think there are some classes that are like one weekend day every 2 weeks, and it's like a whole
Oh,
thing.
that throws me off.
Yeah, it's weird.
Take this as an advanced features. Maybe we can like build a tree structure for all the class by its dependencies, so we could view the class's neighbors. Because that's a feature that like
Oh
all
my
the
god.
departments are seeking for like funding best funding for classes that are like related with each other.
You
So
mean
they
make
wouldn't
it-
need conflicts.
make
Well,
it-
you don't need to care about your dependency classes.
You mean in terms of the prereqs? and
Yeah,
things?
prereqs.
Make a graph of the path. That would
Yeah.
be interesting.
We could start on building a tree structure, a linear tree structure first, and then we could build a heat map by selecting classes. Okay, but that's a schedule builder thing rather than
Yeah.
a heat map view, because that should be before the heat map thing.
Yeah, this
that might
is
be
just-
another project actually.
This just counts people who signed up for a class and are
This-
like planning to take it.
I think your original use case for clubs is really good. Like this could be a very nice tool to put on the main student club page for when they're trying to schedule their meetings.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's like our end goal is to like get a lot of clubs to use it. I know I have a lot of friends in other clubs that are super excited about this. They're like, when is this coming out? We need it. So
You
yeah,
can
must be
just
like-
send them a screenshot because it's pretty much not going to change.
I love it, yeah.
Make sure you guys put your names on it.
Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah.
Does that mean you guys
So put it in Chico State.
Saturday, Sundays,
I don't think so, because like we need like perms or
I
something.
mean, you do say that.
I'm sure you guys can get those perms easily.
Yeah, I mean like
I guess since it's so few, we just kind of ignore it.
But yeah.
All right.
Any more questions?